Global Citizen. The Rich Elite's Guide to Dual Citizenship and Residencies Chapter 1. The allure of dual citizenship in an increasingly globalized world. The concept of belonging to just one place or aligning oneself with a singular national identity feels antiquated. The notion of dual citizenship, which allows an individual to be a legal citizen of two countries simultaneously, has taken root, becoming particularly attractive to the world's elite. But why is dual citizenship increasingly appealing for the ultra-wealthy? 1. Economic benefits and flexibility. One of the primary drivers behind the rise in dual citizenship among the affluent is the sheer economic benefit it provides. With the freedom to operate businesses, invest, and bank in two countries, dual citizens can exploit favorable conditions in one country while sheltering themselves from unfavorable economic climates in another. This flexibility allows for a broader scope of investment opportunities, potentially leading to increased ROI. 2. Tax optimization. The ultra-wealthy are often in a unique position to structure their finances in ways that can minimize tax liabilities. Having dual citizenship can provide an avenue to reduce one's tax burden legally. Some countries offer considerable tax incentives to attract foreign investment, and having citizenship can make the process of availing these benefits smoother. While this strategy requires meticulous planning and adherence to international tax laws, the savings can be substantial. 3. Enhanced mobility. A significant allure of dual citizenship for the wealthy is the increased travel freedom it offers. Some passports grant visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a more extensive range of countries than others. By possessing two passports, an individual can effectively combine the strengths of both, resulting in smoother international travel. 4. Geopolitical security. In uncertain political times, having a backup plan is always prudent. For the elite, dual citizenship acts as a security blanket. If one nation faces political upheaval, economic downturn, or other significant disruptions, having citizenship in a more stable country ensures they have a sanctuary. 5. Asset diversification. For those with considerable wealth, dual citizenship offers an avenue for asset diversification. By spreading assets across two countries, they can mitigate risks associated with economic downturns, currency devaluations, or other market instabilities in any one nation. 6. Cultural and lifestyle enrichment. While financial reasons play a significant role in the appeal of dual citizenship, the lifestyle and cultural benefits cannot be understated. Being a citizen of two countries allows one to immerse in two different cultures, offering a richer, more diverse life experience. Whether it's access to world-class education, healthcare, or cultural experiences, dual citizenship enhances the quality of life. 7. Legacy planning. The ultra-wealthy often think in terms of generations. Dual citizenship can be a gift to future generations, offering them a wider array of opportunities in education, business, and life. Additionally, some countries offer citizenship by descent, ensuring that the benefits are passed down. 8. Competitive advantage in business. Global business magnates understand the importance of having a foot in more than one country. Dual citizenship facilitates smoother business operations across borders. Whether it's setting up a new enterprise, networking, or accessing specific markets, dual citizenship can provide a competitive edge. Conclusion. The world today is far more interconnected than ever before. For the ultra-wealthy, the concept of limiting oneself to the confines of a single country's borders seems both restrictive and counterproductive. Dual citizenship, with its myriad of economic, lifestyle, and strategic benefits, offers an enticing solution. It's more than just a status symbol, it's a tool that, when leveraged effectively, can significantly enhance one's quality of life and economic stature in the global arena. As the world continues to evolve, the allure of dual citizenship for the world's elite is only set to grow, making it a topic of both intrigue and importance. Chapter 2. Historical perspective on dual citizenship. The idea of citizenship, and by extension dual citizenship, is not a modern invention. Historically, allegiances to tribes, clans, or city-states defined one's identity. However, the modern interpretation of citizenship and the privileges it confers has undergone significant evolution. As we journey through the annals of history, the transformation of dual citizenship emerges not just as a reflection of political and economic changes, but also as an embodiment of humanity's desire for broader horizons and deeper connections. 1. Ancient times to Middle Ages. In ancient times, citizenship was primarily tied to city-states and regions rather than vast nations. In ancient Greece, for instance, one's allegiance was to a city like Athens or Sparta. While there weren't strict dual citizenship practices as we understand them today, individuals often had affiliations with more than one city-state through marriage, trade, or political alliances. During the Roman Empire, the concept of citizenship evolved. Roman citizenship was highly prized, offering privileges such as the right to vote, legal protection, and even tax benefits. Over time, as Rome expanded its territories, it started bestowing citizenship to allies and conquered peoples as a strategy to integrate and pacify them. 2. Renaissance to Enlightenment. The Renaissance period, with its focus on individualism and personal rights, sowed the seeds for the modern idea of nation-states and citizenship. However, dual citizenship remained rare, primarily because nation-states were becoming more protective and wary of divided allegiances. The Enlightenment further shifted the discourse on citizenship. Philosophers like John Locke argued for the rights of individuals in the social contract between the state and its citizens. The idea was that loyalty to a state was not just about birthright but also a conscious contract. 3. 19th century. Nationalism and dual citizenship. The 19th century witnessed the rise of nationalism, especially in Europe. Nation-states emphasized a single national identity, often sidelining minority groups. Dual citizenship became problematic in this context, as states were suspicious of individuals with allegiances to multiple nations. However, with emigration, especially from Europe to the Americas, the practicalities of dual citizenship became evident. Many European emigrants retained ties to their homeland while establishing new lives in the Americas, necessitating a revaluation of dual citizenship's feasibility and benefits. 4. 20th century. Global wars and beyond. The two world wars of the 20th century brought significant shifts. The aftermath of these wars, especially World War II, resulted in significant migrations and border changes. Consequently, many individuals found themselves with connections to multiple countries, whether by birth, heritage, or displacement. Post-World War II, the global order began to change. The establishment of the United Nations and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights in 1948 emphasized individual rights and freedoms. The latter half of the 20th century witnessed a more relaxed approach to dual citizenship, with many nations recognizing its inevitability in an interconnected world. 5. 21st century. The age of globalization. The dawn of the 21st century heralded the age of globalization. Dual citizenship, in this context, evolved from a complex legal anomaly to a sought-after status. The ultra-wealthy saw it as a tool for global mobility, economic diversification, and strategic planning. Many nations, realizing the economic benefits, began offering residency and citizenship programs targeting wealthy investors. Conclusion. The trajectory of dual citizenship, from ancient allegiances to its modern incarnation, is a testament to the ever-evolving nature of identity and affiliation. Its historical perspective offers insights into the dynamics of power, economics, and individual agency. For today's global citizen, especially the elite, understanding this evolution is crucial. It not only informs their choices but also underlines the responsibilities and privileges that come with dual citizenship in our interconnected world. Chapter 3. Legalities and Basics of Dual Citizenship. Dual citizenship, or dual nationality, is a multifaceted legal concept that refers to a person's simultaneous possession of two citizenships from two different sovereign states. While it offers a plethora of advantages to the holder, it also comes with its own set of intricacies and challenges. In this chapter, we shall delve into the legal definitions, implications, and basic tenets associated with dual citizenship. 1. Defining dual citizenship at its core. Dual citizenship means that an individual is a citizen of two countries at the same time. Each country has its own citizenship laws based on jus soli, by birthplace, jus sanguinis, by descent, naturalization, or marriage. An individual can acquire dual citizenship through various means, including birthright, marriage, descent, or naturalization. 2. Rights and obligations. Dual citizens are bound by the laws of both countries. This means they have the rights and privileges of citizens in each country. They can vote in either country, work without needing a permit, and benefit from social services. On the flip side, They are also subject to the duties and obligations of each country, such as taxation and military service, where applicable. 3. Taxation implications. One of the most significant legal implications for dual citizens pertains to taxation. Some countries, like the United States, tax their citizens on global income, regardless of where they reside. Others tax only income earned within their territories. It's crucial for dual citizens to understand their tax obligations in both countries to avoid legal complications and potential double taxation. However, many countries have double taxation agreements to prevent their citizens from being taxed twice on the same income. 4. Travel and immigration. Dual citizens often possess passports from both countries. This can facilitate easier travel, especially if one passport offers visa-free access to more countries than the other. However, when traveling to one of their home countries, it's generally advisable to use that country's passport. 5. Potential conflicts. While dual citizenship offers numerous benefits, it's not devoid of potential pitfalls. Conflicting obligations can arise, such as military service requirements in both countries and differing age restrictions for certain rights. Moreover, in times of diplomatic tensions or outright conflict, being a dual citizen can present challenges in terms of loyalties and legal responsibilities. 6. Loss or renunciation of citizenship. While many countries recognize and accept dual citizenship, some either do not permit it or have specific conditions under which it can be maintained. In some cases, taking certain actions in one country, such as serving in its military or taking an official oath, might result in the involuntary loss of citizenship in the other. Individuals must be aware of the potential risks and navigate them with caution. 7. Transmission of dual citizenship. One of the intriguing aspects of dual citizenship is its potential transmission to the next generation. Depending on the laws of the respective countries, children born to dual citizens might automatically acquire both citizenships. However, the rules can be intricate, and there are often specific conditions to be met. 8. Legal protections and diplomatic assistance. A pivotal aspect to understand is that while in the territory of one of their countries, dual citizens might not be entitled to diplomatic protection from their other country. This is based on the principle that countries do not have diplomatic responsibilities for their citizens who also hold citizenship in their host country. Conclusion. Navigating the maze of dual citizenship requires a nuanced understanding of the legal landscape. The privileges it confers are many, but they come intertwined with responsibilities that demand careful attention. For the global elite, the stakes are even higher, as their extensive assets, global ventures, and personal networks amplify both the advantages and complexities. Being well-informed and seeking expert legal counsel is not just advisable, but essential for those aiming to harness the full potential of dual or multiple citizenships. The tapestry of international laws is intricate, but with the right knowledge and guidance, it can be navigated deftly to one's advantage. Chapter 4. Understanding international residencies. At the crossroads of globalization, international mobility has emerged as a key feature for individuals, particularly the ultra-wealthy. As they navigate this terrain, it becomes imperative to understand the nuanced distinction between citizenship and residency. While both confer specific rights, they also come with obligations and differ in their depth of affiliation and commitment to a country. In this chapter, we delve deep into the realm of international residencies, distinguishing it from citizenship, and shedding light on the rights and obligations attached to each. 1. The fundamentals of citizenship versus residency. At a foundational level, citizenship is a formal relationship between an individual and a state, implying mutual rights and obligations. Residency, on the other hand, pertains to a person's right to live, and often work, in a country where they do not hold citizenship. While citizenship is typically lifelong and can often be passed to future generations, residency can be temporary or permanent but does not necessarily confer the same enduring bond or rights as citizenship. 2. Rights conferred by citizenship. Citizenship, in most nations, grants a comprehensive set of rights, including the right to vote and participate in the political process, access to public services, such as healthcare, education, and social welfare, the right to work without special permits, the privilege of a passport allowing international travel, legal protections and rights enshrined in the country's constitution or foundational laws. 3. Rights and privileges of residency. Residency, especially permanent residency, grants a substantial number of rights, though not as expansive as citizenship. the right to live and work in the country without needing a visa. Access to public services, though this might be limited compared to citizens. Legal protections under the law, like those enjoyed by citizens. Potential pathways to citizenship after fulfilling specific criteria. However, residents typically cannot vote or hold public office, and they might not have the same access to certain benefits or scholarships as citizens. 4. Obligations under citizenship and residency. Both citizens and residents have obligations, such as adherence to the country's laws and regulations. Payment of taxes. While citizens might be taxed on global income, depending on the country, residents are usually taxed on income earned within the country and potentially on global income, contingent on their residency status and local tax laws. Certain countries might have compulsory military service for citizens, but this rarely applies to residents unless they opt for naturalization. 5. The fluidity and permanence of residency. Residencies can range from temporary to permanent. Temporary residency, often tied to specific purposes like work, study, or family reunion. They have an expiration date and might require periodic renewals. Permanent residency allows an individual to stay indefinitely, offering a stable status without the full commitment of citizenship. It might lead to citizenship after a specified duration and upon meeting particular conditions. 6. Revocation and relinquishment. While citizenship can be harder to lose involuntarily, unless in cases of fraud or acts against the state, residency can be more fragile. Temporary residencies can expire or be revoked if the conditions they were based upon change. Permanent residency, while more stable, can still be lost if the individual stays outside the country for an extended period or breaches specific legal obligations. 7. Strategic advantages for the ultra-wealthy. For the global elite, residency in multiple countries can offer diversification of assets across jurisdictions, enhanced global mobility, business expansion opportunities, access to premium services or investment opportunities, potential tax planning and optimization. Conclusion. In the tapestry of global mobility, understanding the threads that differentiate citizenship from residency is crucial. While both offer a spectrum of rights and obligations, they represent different levels of commitment and confer varying degrees of affiliation to a nation. For the ultra-wealthy, adeptly navigating these pathways can unlock unparalleled opportunities, blending the benefits of global access with strategic financial and personal planning.